Hey guys, how you doing? Well, I'm doing all right. I'm out here today. Excuse me. It's pretty humid out here. Feeling kind of icky. Now, today I have quite a bit to talk about, but I'm going to break them up into separate videos. I've been realizing what I've been doing and try to squeeze everything into one long video, and that's really too much, I think. It's too much to try to get everything onto one title for the video, and there may be some people who are interested in one topic and not in another. So, done a lot of thinking, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to break the video up into sections. So I keep it, each video is not so overwhelmingly long to cover several topics. Okay, the only thing is, in some cases, that one topic kind of bleeds into another topic. So, I think the first thing to talk about is the debates. Okay.
Hi, Timmy.
Hi. Oh, Robin.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. Alrighty. Now, let's start with something that is a hot debate that's going on today, and that is the issue about guns. Okay. We had terrible mass shootings in our country. And so they're trying to deal with it as best they can. But everybody is missing the point and missing the real solving of this problem. Okay? They're saying to take away guns, or certain guns. And that is the wrong message. Okay? Years ago when I used to watch the Twilight Zone, I still am, but my first exposure to crime and consequences to crime has been the Twilight Zone. Now, there have been a number of episodes where murder is meted out by the death penalty. Okay. We have Walter Bedecker, who made a deal with the devil for immortality, and was convinced that if he killed somebody, he would get the chair. Okay. And his comment was, all you'll get for your troubles is a very high electric bill, because the electric chair is not going to finish me. Another episode called What's in the Box, when Joe Britt accidentally murders his wife, he got the chair. Also that season, I Am the Night, Color Me Black, I think it's called, where somebody who killed in self-defense also gets the death penalty. Then you have episode from the second season with Dennis Weaver, and I don't remember the crime he committed, but he also gets the chair as well. So this has been my exposure at a young age in the 1970s about consequences to crime. And the one thing that I heard over and over again, now this was the law of the land apparently in the late 50s and early 60s, was that murder, no matter what murder it is, the consequence is the death penalty. So, to me, okay, sort of an eye for an eye kind of thing, and you kill, your life is over. We will end your life for those you've killed. Now, there's been a lot of amendments to that since then, obviously. And now anybody who commits murder lives. Okay, the death penalty is no longer on the books for that. Okay. So apparently, when you had that on the books, that was a deterrent to taking someone else's life. Okay. Then that gets eliminated. So that you take a life, you kill somebody, you murder somebody, you won't be hanged, you won't get the electric chair, leave the jackals, nothing. You get to live. You're behind bars. Even Son of Sam, David Berkowitz in the 1970s, with the hey.
Hey there, how's it going?
All right, how you doing?
I'm all...
Okay. He didn't get any of that. What he got was concurrent sentences for every life he took. So basically, I think he got, a few hundred years in prison with no chance of parole, right? So he's going to be there for the rest of his life. So guess what? He takes someone else's life, and guess what happens? He gets free room and board, he gets free meals, he gets to be able to do nothing but relax. Yeah, he's behind bars. Yes, he's away from society, but he still gets to live. Okay. Now, they're trying to say, take away the guns, that'll take away the mass shootings. No, it's not. No, it's not. You take away the guns and there'll be more mass shootings. Because, think a minute. Okay, what happened to that school in Florida that was designated a gun-free zone? I guess everybody's forgotten about that. The one where the cop was sitting outside and just sat there and didn't do a thing even though he heard the gunshots. And then, of course, he was later reprimanded. But the thing is that was a gun-free zone, that school. And we all know what happened. And how many kids died there. And how many other schools are designated as gun-free zones. Okay, and what happened there? Okay, and I remember somebody said, if a school or any other place is designated a gun-free zone, that's going to be a potential magnet. Because if you are going to do something, you're going to do it. Good to see you.
Oh, thank you. Just here for a meeting.
Oh, you're here for a meeting.
Yeah, not working.
Oh, okay. Good to see you, though, anyway.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
You're welcome.
Coming to see me?
Yeah. So it looks like everybody forgot that. Beto O'Rourke forgot that. So many people forgot that. The Democrats forgot that. Because, and Beto O'Rourke at the debates were talking about, I will take all your guns with a, and that received a huge burst of applause. Well, that of course came after the decision by Wal-Mart and Kroger to change their policy to a no open carry policy. You think that's going to stop them? They want to kill people, It's like, oh, darn it. Kroger's just ruled that it's a, no open carry. Doggone it. And I wanted to shoot some people there too. Well, I guess I'll have to find some other place because I can't do it there. Do you honestly think that's what they're going to think? Is that what these people are going to think, hearing that Walmart and Kroger, are no longer open carry? Oh, darn. I want to shoot some people, but I can't because Walmart just adopted this open carry policy. Oh, darn. I guess I'll have to find someplace else to shoot people. No, that ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen no matter how much Walmart and Kroger may think that's going to happen. That ain't going to happen. Okay? Because by changing policy for Walmart and Kroger to change policy about being no open carry, that is the same thing, the exact same thing as if you posted a sign outside the entrance saying, this place is a gun-free zone. You might as well put the same sign on Walmart that they put on that school in Florida. You might as well, because it's basically the same thing. Gun-free zone, no longer open carry, right? And we all know what happened in Florida in that Florida school, don't we? They were designated a gun-free zone, and it looked like that guy just disobeyed the sign. Yeah, we gotta punish him for disobeying the sign. Shame, shame, shame. Slap your hand. And do you know how to read? What does that sign say? That sign? What sign? Oh, that sign. This school is a gun-free zone. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Oh, maybe I should have done it at a different school. Really? Really? Is that what you really think's going to happen? So designating Walmart and Kroger as no longer open carry is no different than what that Florida school did. And we all know what happened there. So, changing policy and taking away guns is not going to solve the problem. It's not. It's not. So when they change the policy at Kroger and Walmart, guess what? I'm not shopping there anymore. Because now that they have that policy, I'm not safe there. Because now all the people who want to be copycat to what happened there, they're going to say, oh, goody, goody, goody. I get to shoot people and I know I don't have to worry about being shot at by anybody. I'll have full control over that. I get to take hostages and all kinds of things. Because now customers are not allowed to carry a weapon in there. See, that opens all that possibility up. And for Beto O'Rourke or Robert Francis O'Rourke, the Irish guy down there, to say, we're going to take all your guns. Yeah, that's not going to solve the problem. That's not going to solve the problem. Because people who are going to commit crimes are going to commit crimes. Okay? And they don't need your permission. And taking away guns, that's going to really give these people, these sick people, the freedom to illegally obtain guns, and then they'll know that I can do what I want to do and I won't have to worry about consequences or being shot at by a law-abiding citizen exercising his Second Amendment rights, or hers. Okay, so Robert Francis O'Rourke, that ain't going to work. That's going to make things worse. Now, there's something also very telling in the way he put it. Okay. He said, just a minute. He says, I'll take all weapons that kill people. And then he stopped. Took a pause. And then everybody started applauding. And then, almost as an afterthought, realized what he said, and then added, on the battlefield. That's an afterthought. That wasn't what you originally thought. And that's not what you originally said.
See, I've never worried about it.
But
I still have back child support to Larry, my millionaire ex-husband.
But
So,
he realized what he said. And then, now, and because that's what he originally said, that is cause for alarm. Now, all the Democrats on that side will point fingers at us saying, oh, you know, you're saying the same thing about when President Trump after Charlottesville said they were fine people on both sides. And then later said, and there were bad people on both sides. I said, no, that's not what happened. He did not pause and add that as an afterthought. That was all said in the same breath. There were fine people on both sides, and there were also bad people on both sides. All in the same breath without a pause between them. So you can't equate the two. Okay? You can't do that. What's good for the goose is good for the gander kind of thing. Because Trump said very clearly, all in one breath, all in one thought, there were very fine people on both sides, and there were very bad people on both sides. All in one thought.
I'm talking way too much today.
No, not you.
I know, right? My voice is a bit scared.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Alright, we'll see you later.
Alright, see you later.
It's crazy how it's hot and then that's just supposed to be cold.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think it smells strawberry in there. Like somebody sprayed the place with Glade or something. Don't like that smell. I'd rather prefer waterfall or fresh linen. So, okay. So, it was not the same thing. He realized what he said. There was a pause between the two. Yes, we will take all weapons that kill people on the battlefield. So, it was now, and I'm just being fair here, he did add the words on the battlefield about 2 seconds after he finished saying all weapons that kill people. Okay. There was a pregnant pause between weapons that kill people and on the battlefield. Okay. So we know exactly where Beto O'Rourke stands on the issue about guns. Okay. Because the last I checked, all weapons kill people. Either that or they cause damage. For example, you can shoot somebody's leg, somebody's knee. Okay, just like Samuel L. Jackson did in Pulp Fiction, where he first shot him in his leg. Okay, so see that even supports what we all are saying. We all of us all Republicans, conservatives, everybody on the right, we're saying guns don't kill people. people do. Because people aim the gun. Okay, you can aim the gun across somebody's front to scare them. So that shot, there was no intention of killing anybody. That was a gunfire for scare. Okay, another example: the 1972 movie Sleuth with Laurence Olivier and Michael Caine, where White had 3 bullets in his gun, and what he says that there were 2 live bullets, and the other one was a blank cartridge. Okay, and for those who haven't seen the movie, I'm sorry I ruined it for you guys. Okay, but the point is, did he kill somebody with those 2 live bullets? Nope. He aimed the gun at a picture and shot at the picture. That round was fired, no deaths reported. He also aimed the gun at a cup. Okay. Away from his hand. So the cup shattered, but his hand was okay. Second shot, spent. Second bullet, spent. Any murders? Nope. Any killing? Nope. Just 2 things that are now shot at. A framed picture and a cup. So, it's not the gun. It's the person behind the gun. It's the person behind the gun. Okay. What he shoots at. Okay. Where he's shooting at. He could shoot at a picture. He can shoot anywhere. And a gun doesn't always kill. It depends on where the person holding the gun is aiming the gun. Okay, so again, that argument about guns kill people is debunked. Okay, it's just been disproven. Because guns don't kill people. People do. It's the person holding the gun. What is his intent? Is his intent to shoot at a picture of his cheating wife? Is his aim at maybe a keepsake after he learns his wife's been cheating on him? That he shoots at the keepsake and destroys the keepsake with the gun? You know? So, it's not the gun. It's the person holding the gun. Because the person holding the gun has control over whether or not he shoots at somebody. Now, if you've seen the movie Rope, the Alfred Hitchcock movie Rope with Jimmy Stewart. Okay. Jimmy Stewart has the gun in his hand. Does he use it? Not at first. And all the while he's talking after he discovers what happened to David. He never fires a shot. He's simply holding it. Because he has no desire to shoot anybody. So, while the gun has the potential to kill, all the while it's in Jimmy Stewart's hand, Rupert's hands, and it never gets fired. And the bullet stays in the chamber. The bullets stay in the chamber for well over 5 minutes, and not a single bullet is expended. Not one. The bullets stay in the chamber without being fired at for a good 10 minutes. And then at the very end of the movie, he opens the window and shoots into the air. That gun is intended to kill somebody. Yes, it is. That is its function. Not really. Sometimes a gun, the intent is not to kill anybody. It all depends on what the person holding the gun intends to do with it. And he fired 2 shots, I think, into the air. In the 10 minutes he had that gun in his hand. And he did most of the time talking and arguing. But not once during that whole time did he fire that gun. That gun stayed in his hand, because that gun is a tool. That's all it is. It's a tool. It's what we do with the tool determines its intention or what it's going to do. It's what we do with that gun. And for 10, 15 minutes, Rupert has that gun in his hand, and he doesn't pull the trigger once. It's only after that 10 minutes are up that he opened the window and fired into the air so other people could hear it. Did he kill anybody? He might have killed the bird flying overhead, but that's about it. Although we would never know it, because all he did was open the window, shoot out into the air so people could hear it. Didn't kill a single person. Didn't take anybody's life, because that's not what he wanted to do. He wanted to get these 2 kids to mete out their punishments. And he wasn't going to be actively participating in that. He's just going to set things in motion. Basically, that's all he did. So, and society just picked it up from there. It was like, thank you, Rupert, for alerting us to this by your firing 2 shots into the air. Because we heard it, we responded, we have the dead body to examine, we have the murder weapon, which is not a gun, but a rope. Okay, hence the name of the movie. Anything can be used to murder somebody or to kill somebody. Anything. And something like a rope can do it. A staple gun can do it. One of those industrial ones. Anything at all. If you watch enough Final Destination movies, that anything can murder somebody. Anything can kill anybody. An overheating spa bed. An electrical appliance accidentally falling into a bathtub full of water. Anything could kill somebody. Anything. Doesn't have to be. Now, you could take it and deliberately throw a radio or a hairdryer into a bathtub full of water. Okay, if you don't have a gun. Killing is killing, no matter how it's done. Anything can be used as a murder weapon. And this parking lot is loaded with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, at least 15 potential murder weapons. There you go. There you go. Any one of these can be used as a murder weapon. Any one of them. Any one of them. So what? Do we ban cars too? Because a person can use it to kill somebody? Anything can be used, misused, or abused to be used as a weapon to take someone's life. So, but I think it was very telling that Beto says I'll take all guns that kill people on the battlefield. That pause was so that he was offering sort of like an afterthought, because I think he realized what he said. Weapons that kill people on the battlefield. Because he realized what he said, that only guns that kill people he'll take off the street. All the other guns, all the other weapons that don't kill people, he won't take. So that's why he added on the battlefield. He added that little bit while everybody was applauding. So unless you're really paying attention, you wouldn't hear it. And you'd hear him say, I'll only take weapons that kill people, and only weapons that kill people. No other weapons will I take from you. Only those that kill people. As if there are other weapons that don't kill people. Okay? This is what we got going. So now, getting back to what I started saying at the beginning of this video. Everybody thinks taking guns is the answer. Taking guns is not going to stop mass shootings. Now, somebody on Fox News had a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. Do you really want to stop mass shootings? Change the consequences. Few people from Fox News started that. Democrats, they didn't think about it. Never occurred to them. Change the consequences. Make amendments to the punishment to fit the crime. The kind of punishment that used to be on the books for years. And then they changed the punishment. Mass shootings and cop killings get the same result as a hate crime. The same punishment. Because they're saying that you commit a hate crime, you get the death penalty. Well, killing cops is a hate crime. You kill the cops. Why? Because you hate the cops. Okay. You go on a mass shooting spree. Why? Because you hate people. That's a hate crime. You get the death penalty too. If they put that on the books, if lawmakers, you're there in Washington, you're elected officials in Washington to make a difference, right? That's what you're there for. That's what you're elected for. So, you are a lawmaker. Make a law. Don't be sitting around on your butt and wasting taxpayers' money and time going after an impeachment, whatever you want to do. That's not what you were elected for. You were not sent there so that you could waste everybody's money and time. You're there to make laws. You're lawmakers. Okay, that's how it works. You make the laws. They're approved by both the House and the Senate. If both the House and the Senate get an overwhelming yay on it, then it goes to the executive branch to have it signed into law. That's what you're there for. You're there to make laws. You're not there to waste time. Okay, now, you can say, you know what, I'm going to pull up my bootstraps and I'm going to really get to work. We have a mass shooting problem in our country. And to discourage this, we are going to, I have a great idea. Let's put the death penalty on the books. I like that idea. Maybe if it's well known that you go on a mass shooting spree or, you know, kill a police officer or any law enforcement officer, then you are going to get the death penalty. And guess what? When everybody knows that this criminal act is going to result in your own death, I hardly think they're going to commit that crime. I hardly think that they're going to kill a lot of people, or the police, or anyone in law enforcement, if they know that by doing so, okay, will meet your own death, will result in your own death. And you'll see it go down. All the shootings will go down. All the shooting of officers will go down. All the mass shootings will go down. It'll stop it right in its tracks. That's all you got to do, is deter people from committing the crime to begin with. Okay. If you make the punishment more undesirable, then more people won't commit the crime.
Hey, Joe.
How you doing?
We'll be in.
Yeah. And that's all I gotta do. So somebody at Fox had the right idea. That's gonna really do it. That's gonna do it. Okay. Death penalty for mass shooters and cop killers. I think that's a wonderful idea. And when you introduce that legislature, putting that on the books, make that the law of the land, just like it used to be. You kill somebody, your death, for a death you took, or a life you took. For a death you caused, you are going to die. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, life for a life. You kill, you die. Oh, beautiful breeze. Yummy. Yummy. Oh, I love that breeze. It's a nice breeze. So anyway, that's what I want to talk to you in this video. That you don't stop the cop killing, you don't stop the mass shooting by taking away the gun. You stop it by introducing a consequence to mass shootings and cop killings that will cause more people not to want to commit the crime. Because they will know that if they take a life, their life will be taken as well. That's how you stop it. That's how you stop it. By making it less appealing to commit that crime. Less appealing to kill somebody or take a life. Whether it's a cop's life, whether it's innocent people's life in a mass shooting, whatever it may be. You want to stop the violence, you want to stop the bloodshed, you want to stop cops being killed in mass shootings, then reintroduce the death penalty for murder.
That was it.
That was it?
That's it.
Okay.
We'll do my running.
All right. Don't run too fast.
Oh, no.
Don't want you to get hurt.
I don't want to get hurt. That's what we have.
All right. So anyway, I think that covers this topic pretty well. So, taking away the guns is not the answer. Take away the lack of punishment. Create a very unappealing punishment, such as the death penalty. And you will see these mass shootings and these cop killings screech to a halt. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How
Hi.
you doing?
Okay, how are you?
I'm good. Ready to start my day.
Yep.
I'll be working next Monday as your aide.
Afternoon or morning?
It'll be, I'll just be doing 10 to 2. Next Monday.
What, 10 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon?
Yeah, because I work second shift on the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the? So immature.
I couldn't resist. I
Come
couldn't
on,
resist.
Jim. Come
I
on.
saw you
You know
coming,
what?
and I said, I knew what he was about to do.
It's cool, Jim. I thought we was cool.
Okay, well, no offense or anything. I just
I'll see you next Monday.
okay. See you next Monday. Yeah, that's how you solve the problem. You don't solve the problem by taking the gun away. You solve the problem by changing the consequence. You change the consequence, and then that will change. That will cause a change in the crime that would instigate that punishment, the new punishment. Whether it's a mass shooting, whether it's cop killing, death penalty, or both. Death penalty for hate crimes. And real hate crimes, not the stupid hate crime or the hate talk, hate speech or whatever the Democrats, like to just throw around like it was nothing. That really isn't hate speech. Not at all. So, anyhow, that's it for now. That's it for today. And there's more to talk about, and I'll cover that on the next video. So, take care, and I'll see you soon. Alright. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Okay. Bye.